Again, thanks for everybody that came out.
Yeah,
Cincinnati's
thank
lovely.
you.
Y'all lovely.
Cincinnati,
It was a blessing to come out here.
513.
Hey, man, keep pushing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Never doubt yourself.
Never doubt yourself.
Anything you want in life, man, go grab that. Hey, grab that on 3. 1, 2, 3. Grab that.
Shout out to my brother Mike B. We're not gonna play with you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play with you.
Yeah, man.
It's your boy AD, man. I'm out here with my boy Kels, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We out here trying to grab that. You
Yes,
feel
sir.
me? We getting that work, man.
Yes, sir.
We ain't about to play with you.
Yes, sir.
Man, hey, we're not gonna play with you, bro.
Yeah.
I told you, we're not gonna play with you.
Not gonna play with you. Okay. Not gonna play with you. Okay, there it is. Say not gonna play with you.
Not gonna play with
Gang. Everybody say not gonna play with you.
Not gonna play with you.
Okay. Gang, it's going in documentary. It's all going in documentary.
All right, man, welcome everybody to my documentary. My name is Michael Traylor Bennett. My GrabDatAcademy documentary series will be something that will motivate you and to show you walking by faith is more than something that you can say. You have to live it and just never give up. And I hope my documentary, motivates a lot of people, inspires you and give you hope and motivation that you once lost or you need.
Are some of the things you're doing or things you wish you had growing up? You're trying to provide that for people?
I didn't, going to college, I didn't have guidance on, all I knew was I ain't never seen this stuff before. They tell me what I want to hear, so I'm gonna go with it. I'm a kid from the city, I ain't have the worst, but I ain't have the best, So when it comes to opportunity, I didn't have a lot of knowledge, I didn't have a lot of hands-on. I'm the first kid on my dad's side of the family to go to college. That's how deep it is in my family. People don't know nothing past high school or is death or jail. It get real personal. So with me, I'm a firm believer in beating generational curses. I'm not going to be that. I don't care if everybody in my family didn't go to college or everybody in my family gangbanging and drug. I don't care. I'm not going to be that because I'm not that. I know God has a different purpose for me, and I'm gonna fulfill that. And I don't care if I got to do that alone. I'm gonna serve God's word every day, and I'm gonna show people that just because what you went through or what you seen or what might be a bad habit. I wasn't the best kid. I wasn't, but I felt like it's not about how you start. It's about how you finish. And I'm gonna finish strong. I'm gonna keep, showing people that it's light at the end of the tunnel. When you feel like there is none, when you can't even see it. When nobody else see the light in you, you gotta see that. And I feel like the only person you can go to for that is God. There's no person in this world we can give each other advice, but ain't nobody gonna fulfill you. Ain't nobody gonna make things happen like him. And I know that because he changed my life. If it wasn't for him, my mom told me last night on the phone, I'll be dead in jail right now if I ain't have my daughter and I ain't changed my life. And that's the honest to God truth. So it's more personal for me.
Alonzo Saxton, trainer, coach, father, and more importantly, community activist for the youth. So I actually met Mike before that in Little League. He played for the Eastland Vikings, and this was an era where I like to say youth football, inner city, was more raw. It was definitely more raw. You had true inner city athletes, not like today. Okay, and I just remember we were coaching against Mike, and I remember all week the kids kept talking about this kid, Michael Bennett. And I said, well, and you got to understand, the Cougars, we felt top of the line in the whole Midwest. And we would go travel on a national level. Like I said, we were Pop Warner, so I had already experienced success of beating powerhouses, Texas All-Star team at that point. And, so it was extremely difficult for me to be impressed by any kid, per se. And I just remember the kids, there was this certain fear of a kid named Michael Bennett. I said, he's from here, Columbus. I said, who is this kid? Kind of upset me. Like, why are we talking about this kid? Like, we done been all over the country. Like, and so I had never seen this kid play. So, and he wasn't my pound I was coaching. He was a pound up. But the Cougars, we all coached. We all on the same sidelines every pound. And so we get to the game, and I go, I want to see which kid is this, and one of the kids pointed him out, and he don't look like much, he's tall, lanky. I said, okay, we've been there before. And so as the game progressed, I go, wow, I see now. And I said, this is a raw, true athlete. So I've always been a big fan of true athletes. And people go, well, what do you mean by true? And I go, what I mean by true athlete, and this is Michael Bennett, and this is what I saw in that moment. I hadn't met this kid personally. You know, I don't even know what this kid looked like. I'm watching him in a helmet. And I've been involved with sports since I was 5. I've always been around more true athletes than the average person. He's a true athlete, and here's the fear that he put in kids his age. A true athlete, they have a specific raw attitude. Their attitude is not dictated on technique. Their attitude is not dictated off of training. Their attitude is their gift. They expect to be the victor in any given moment, in an athletic moment. And it even is that way outside the athletic realm. It's that way, just their everyday mentality. You lose these kids to the streets more so than they become successful.
When did you grow up and realize, like, man, real men show emotions, real men are gonna be strong, real men do anything for their child?
When I had my baby girl, when I had Naya at 17 years old, when I found out I was having her at 17, and when I actually had her going into my senior year, when I seen her face, man, and I seen that this world don't revolve around Mike B, it don't revolve around Mike number 10 for Reynoldsburg, or that played for Reynoldsburg, none of that. This is more than you. And I learned, like, it's okay to show emotion. I used to always hold my emotions in because as a man, you taught, don't cry, like, that's soft, don't do that. But I learned a lot of times I was holding that anger in, a lot of times I wasn't crying or not talking to people. I was just building up anger, and then when I was mad, there wasn't no stopping me. That's why it was a lot of decisions that I made that I wish I wouldn't have made, and I'm lucky to still be here, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like you do have to let your emotions. There ain't nothing wrong with crying. Real men cry. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that on camera, real men cry, because that's something people need to hear right then and now. You know what I'm saying? It's a hard time going on. When a lot of men are, you know, going through a lot of stuff, just like a lot of women are, but it's okay to show emotion. I learned when you show emotion and learn how to express your emotion the right way, it actually makes you feel better. It actually helps you grow as a man. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said earlier, you got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Yeah, it was uncomfortable, crying more, and just let myself feel emotion and reach out to people. But after a while, I'm like, this is what I need.
My name is Lanaya.
What was it like watching Daddy play football?
I liked it, but I didn't like when they tackled him.
When Daddy hurt his ACL, do you remember that when he got hurt? How'd you feel when that happened?
I felt sad.
Video with the dance videos with Dad, what's that like?
I like doing it. I like dancing on there, and I like doing lots of videos with him, and funny videos and funny TikToks and stuff. My dad taught me mostly a lot of the dances, but I perfected it, so I think it would be me.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate Dad's hair doing skills?
I would rate it like an 8.
My dad took great care of me, you know what I'm saying? He took great care of me. He taught me those 3 words, never give up. That's why I still live by those, because that means right now, in this world, what's going on right now, that's the only thing you can do is never give up with all this negative stuff going on. So he taught me how to be a man, him, and you know, I had a good friend with my brothers and like that, but when it comes to father figures, I feel like my dad was great, man. He was there for me for everything I needed when it comes to, you know, having strength, you know, walking and showing what a real man does, taking care of responsibility. As he always told me, if you have a kid, you're gonna take care of your responsibility. You're gonna take care. Don't steal. Be honest. He always, you know, he showed me what the things that are valuable in life now. He wasn't easy on me. Yeah, he was hard as hell on me. But now I am who I am now. I feel like for him. And besides that, I had my brothers from college and, you know, other mentors in the NFL that I feel like, you know, helped me in a lot of ways. So I don't want to name some because I don't want to leave none out. But
right.
Yeah, I had a lot for sure. I have a lot of people in my circle, man, by the grace of God now that I can, you know, lean on when it comes to advice that is in the NFL now or been there. So,
what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Emmanuel Bill, also known as EB.
yeah.
Grand Rapids, Michigan, born, Columbus, Ohio, raised. Me and Mike met in high school. I want to say, let's see, I got to Reynoldsburg my sophomore year, so I would say middle of the sophomore year, me and Michael Bennett got together. You know, everybody raised a little different. You know, in high school, I didn't have that male role model in my life to tell me to go to class, go to school.
Just tell us about what it's like having to be in college, be away from your baby, but still stay focused.
Yeah, you know, most people having kids and they in their career, you know, they tend like to stray away from their career. But me, it was actually special for me because I was on FaceTime with my baby. It was being born. Me and my roommate and past teammate from Reynoldsburg and Lackawanna College, you know, Elijah Kamara, we was on FaceTime watching London be born, and that kind of motivated both of us, you know what I'm saying? Because we come from the same place, same area, same high school. But yeah, it's been a blessing. At the end of the day, it's a blessing for me to have my daughter and she grow up and see what I'm doing with my career, and it motivates her to be more than me, more than what I am. One of these days when she grow up, she could be more than an athlete, more than a student, you know what I'm saying? Just be great all in all.
My name is Charles Chandler. Grew up, born and raised here in Columbus, Ohio. Went to St. Francis de Sales. Ended up going on to play college ball and whatnot. I got tapped in with Mike. Because for me, I got to a situation, a point and everything where I lost everything. So, you know, like waking up in the morning and pretty much having a reason to keep pushing. I ran into a situation where I didn't think it was worth it, and I really just needed somebody. For me, when I tapped in with Mike, it wasn't nothing about working out. More so, I just needed somebody to motivate me.
How far back do you and Mike go?
Young boys. We I want to say back to 4th grade, 4th or 5th grade, to the Vikings. I'm just playing ball, Little League. It's really crazy. We, you know, went our different ways, and then get to see each other ball out in college with his rivals. In college, him going to Akron, me going to Kent, both receivers. And it's just crazy how everything coming a full circle. And even at that point, we see each other, check in, whatnot. And it's crazy for me just looking outside in. And you could definitely, I agree with that. He kind of the type that I'm a showboat, I'm gonna get right, and you're gonna see me get right. And now I think he still got that same mentality, but it's to push other people. And from there it was, look at me, doing my thing. Now is, I'm doing something good, and I'm gonna show you how many people I am affecting by putting the light on them and pushing them to get better. So I think it's that mentality and that aspect of him, I think helped him or pushed him to where he at today to get other people where they need to be, and really push them to the point in a positive way. So it's crazy that he ain't here I went to him to get some motivation, and I got that, and without even trying, he motivated 3 other people. So just by training one person, he touched 4 people, and that was just in that one day that I posted that video. So what he's doing is bigger than a workout, and it's even bigger than just the people he's training. So it's definitely a testament to what he's doing. And I just told him the other day, like, I know we don't hear it as much, and we need to tell each other, but I'm proud of him.
Now, Mike said you and him used to compete in the weight room. Y'all would go at it.
Oh yeah, everybody's competitive. Mike's on defense, Mike's on offense, I'm on defense. So just a normal offense versus defense. And when it came to the weight room, it was like Brent on the practice field. That was our time to go at it one more time. And it got busy every day.
Yeah. Was Mike someone you knew would be successful? Like you knew you could count on him?
Oh yeah, you expect certain people to make it. You see how they attack the game. You see their everyday lifestyle. You see how they go about their days, and you're like, okay, he's somebody that's going to make it.
You mentioned it's not where you start, it's where you finish. I think that's huge.
To be honest, man, my motivation was the doubt I had going into college on the academic side. Believe it or not, man, I had coaches on my coaching staff was telling coaches that I was academically lazy, that I wasn't gonna make it in college because I was gonna get kicked out for fighting or something stupid, because I was hot-headed. I was young, and I heard that, man. It was like, okay. And so people don't know, I had to take the ACT not 20 times, but that's how many times I felt, like at least 7 times, because I had to keep taking it to get a certain score to get accepted into college. People don't know, I didn't know that I was gonna be eligible to play football until the first day of camp of college. So I had to take the ACT over and over again. So like you said, it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. And when it came to that that journey, it was tough. It was tough because you taking all those tests all the time and you can't pass it. You like, man, is this worth it? Is this what I really want to do? Yeah, so I went to college and I was in sports management at first. Yeah, I'm happy we talked about this. This is what the kids need to hear. I went to college and was sports management. Like every athlete, that's easy. That's the easy way around. What is sports management? What is that going to lead to? So you know what? I was like, you know what? Football wasn't. I started learning. You got to have a plan B after football. So I didn't want to be done with football. Something happened. I'm gone. I'm done. My value was done. And I knew my value was beyond football. So I switched my major from sports management to criminal justice. Yeah, I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do with that? But then I'm like, find something to do with that. And I said, use your talents. I'm like, you inspire people. You motivate a lot of people. Juvenile counselor, probation officer. So I took that degree and got a degree in that. Then I got another degree in organizational supervision to put myself in a position like I'm doing now to coach and to supervise kids and mentor kids. And then I'm like, you know what? That's a bachelor's. And then I got an associate's. I'm like, you know what? Let's do it big. Remember, they said you was gonna be academically lazy. Let's do it big. Let's go get a master's. So I went to go get a master's in sports science and coaching. Honestly, I have 3 classes left before I get my master's, but I left out of college with 2 degrees and a master's program on dean's list. So I'm not academically lazy. You know what I'm saying? So something like that is something that stuck with me. I still remember that to this day. So that's how I really, honestly, my whole life is I just keep driving off of just doubt.
Counted you out.
Yeah.
Like when you didn't have grades,
Yeah.
people counted you out. They didn't think you was gonna make it.
Yes.
People counted Mike out. So what kind of, what do you think led to you and Mike? What are some of the things you think leads to you guys being successful with this?
The thing is, we know that those people counted us out. And like, it's almost like when you know they count you out, it's like, that's gonna make me work harder. Like, I'm not gonna give you a chance to prove you right when I can prove myself right, and I was right every time. It's the world. We competitive in life. You gotta be competitive in life. You know what I'm saying? If you don't work, you don't eat. So at the end of the day, you gonna be what you be. You know what I'm saying? You can't depend on nobody out here. A man gonna have to stand on his own 2 feet at the end of the day. They gonna count you out every time, especially when they don't know you, they don't know your story, they don't know your background. They gonna count you out. So when it comes down to it, it's all or nothing. It's all on you.
Appreciate you taking your time out. Anything you want to add?
Thank you, man. Love you. Thank you for everything you've done for me. A lot of people gave up on me, dog, during my journey.
Oh, I know.
Because of my mindset. I'm gonna own up to it. Like, I was cocky.
I know.
Do everything.
Yeah.
But you asked what changed me, God came and got me. Because the shit you were telling me, stuff anybody was telling me was one or the other. I had to hit rock bottom. Yeah, I had to get a gun pulled out on me broad daylight. People don't know about that, you know what I'm saying?
Let me just add this real quick. I watch your videos. I watch your videos because it's an inspiration to me. Because even at 52, like you were saying, sometimes we get comfortable and we forget what made us. And it's always a personal savior to be able to click on my phone and boom, there's Michael Bennett, and he's giving something inspirational. And I go, I forgot. Thank you, Mike. Thank you for reminding me. This is why I'm here.
I appreciate you.
Thank you for your time, man. I appreciate you guys for, coming out, letting me, share my testimony, letting me, hopefully bring light to somebody's story and show people, like, if you believe in it, if you have a plan, if you desire to do something, it doesn't matter if your mom doesn't want you to do it, your dad, or anybody. If you have faith and you got God with you, man, no matter how long it takes. It might take 4 more years and you might see all your friends go off before you. But it's not about who goes first, it's about who finishes last and who's there when everything is done and set in stone.